Have you ever asked him for help? Mm-hmm. Now we just found out who's nuts. She put him up to this. Every woman on planet Earth knows.
But sometimes I don't ask him.
When I ask him for help, he better arrive on a stallion for me. If he doesn't, he'll pay. Last year, they were from Brooklyn. You know, the women from Brooklyn are kind of tough. She was Italian, you know, she was here with her husband, right here. I asked her, do you play golf with your husband? She says, yes, we play with the couples on Tuesday, and I play with the couples on Friday, and then Tuesday I play with the girls. And then I asked her, well, when you play with your husband, does he help you? She leaned over and said, Steve, 5 years ago, I taped his mouth shut. My husband knows when we get on that golf course, if he tells me what to do, my 7-iron's going in. Oh, she was ready to snap like a twig. She couldn't take it. Okay, here we go. Heading up to the top, Diane. Arms went first. Did you see the arms go first? Her right arms crashed the right side. Right there, hands are going to break. Now the arms are going to pull the hips through. That's okay, Diane. He did it to me. Well, you know that's coming anyway. Here we go, heading to the top. Top of the back, arms went first. Head's lifting, see it? And now her arms are going to pull the hips through. Now the hips will turn. There they go, too late. Right there is good if she's about there.
But my hair looks good.
It looks
flawless.
Okay, here we go. You ready? Here we go, Joan. Heading up to the top. Arms definitely went first. Right arm will crash right side. Right there. Now she's getting stuck. The hands break. Arms pull, hips through. There they go. Is anybody surprised at this?
Oh, because we all read the same magazines.
Yeah, you're in different bodies.
Yeah.
You copied each other, watched each other. Yeah, it's kind of strange what happens. And then you hit it good and try to do it, you know, it's all that stuff.
We all talk the same way.
Has anybody been on my website already? So, okay. After today, for those that continue, we'll be doing the lessons online. Now, there's a reason. Maybe you've noticed education. Have you noticed education going online? More and more and more. People get college degrees now. They don't go, and they go fast. You know? If you ever make a video of yourself for me to see, and you put it in my website, I'm going to let you know that if something needs to be corrected, you will be clear on it. You with me? I will never worry about hurting your feelings. Yeah, there's something going on in schools right now. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. You know, a kid right now can practice, if they want to, they can come up with 4 plus 4 is 12 or 15 or whatever they want. It's not wrong. And now, how can anybody make a correction if nothing's ever wrong? And you know what the other one is now? A lot of places now, in the summertime, I get a lot of school teachers in here, you know, especially the older ones. You know, the ones that used to use a red pen. They don't let the teacher use a red pen anymore because it'll hurt the kid's self-esteem. Huh? When I was a kid, I didn't know there was any other color. It was always red. Yeah. Yeah, red means stop, doesn't it? Isn't that what red means? That means stop. Okay, here we go. All right, heading up to the top of the backswing. Here we go, Joan. Now, you're in the posture a little bit here. You're coming out in the backswing. You see you're lifting up? So when you learn the backswing movement, you're going to stop before you get out of the posture. So if you don't get your hands that high, that's okay. We stay in the posture first. You with me? What you're going to notice when you start to learn the backswing fundamentals, it's going to come quick. is you might notice you can't get your hands all the way up as high as you used to when you weren't in the posture.
Right.
So let's pretend you can only get that high, and that's as far as you can go, but you stayed in your posture. You know how I'm gonna grade that? An A+. It has no mistakes. If we get out of the posture, here comes the red pen. What are you gonna ask, Mario?
How does that take away your strength?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
No, I'll share a story. Well, everybody remembers the story I told you in the class the other day. It's a true story. I was 29 years old, in great shape, and I played with a 74-year-old cricketer.
Yeah.
He could only get his club to this high, but his lower body, and he hit the ball a mile. Anyway, here we go. Heading up to the top. Tell me when your feet, knees, and hips look like the picture, Joan. Right about there is good if you're just about to hit it.
There you go, Mayor.
There's another principle that we try to do too. We try to practice difficult. You know, like things like practice putting at a dime? That's really hard. It'll make you good. Always, if we can make things more difficult, we'll try to do that because it'll make you better. Yeah, there's something going on, I don't know. A lot of times in the summertime, I get coaches in here that coach kids in sports, baseball and football and everything, hockey. And I kind of always ask them, how come you give kids trophies for losing?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to do? I don't know. My son's a swimmer. Hey, he doesn't have to be the best kid on the team. All he has to do is try to be the best kid on the team. That's all. If he doesn't do it, he doesn't do it. So good. Phil, your phone's ringing.
Sorry about that.
And if he comes in first place but doesn't try his best, then we got a problem. If he comes in last place and tries his best, we got no problem. Last year he called me, he was 10 years old. Just did the 200 breaststroke in the county meet, and he tells me, Dad, I did the 200-meter breaststroke today in the meet, and I asked him right away, how'd you do? He said, I'm the silver medalist. You're the silver medalist. Joe, that's fabulous. You're the silver medalist. How many kids are in this race of yours? Two. Two. Yep, you're the silver medalist, all right, Joe. Don't let it go to your head. If that other kid didn't show up, they'd have given you the gold.